Yes, hi friends. In previous session, we are already discussing insertion operation and deletion operation for binary search tree. In this session, we are concentrating on one more operation for binary search tree, that is searching operation. What is the main purpose of searching operation? By using this operation, we can find out the key element from a tree, right? So here I am considering one example for binary search tree. So this is binary search tree, right? For suppose if you want to find the or search an element from binary search tree, compulsory that can be done with the help of linked list representation only, right? So based on address we can move either left children or right children, right? So here, so that's why binary search tree concept uses the linked list concept, right? So here, what is the linked list representation for this binary search tree? So first of all, here each and every node contains two children, so that's why here I am using double linked list, right? So in previous session, how to implement a binary tree, array representation as well as double linked list. So here we are also using double linked list representation for representing the binary search tree. In double linked list, each and every node contains three parts. One part represents the data part, and left part contains the address of left children or left subtree children, as well as right part contains the address of right children, right? So here each and every node contains two children, so 6. So this is the data part. So this field represents the address of the left child, this field represents the address of the right child, right? So here this is 7. So here 1, 5, 8, 0. Right? So here node 6 is stored at 1000 memory location. So this node is stored at 2000 memory location, 3000 memory location. So these are the memory locations for each and every node. For suppose I am considering 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000. So these are the addresses for each and every node, memory allocations for each and every node. So here 6 holds the left child address as well as right child address. So what is the left child address for 6? 2000. What is the right child address for node 6? 3000. So as well as 2 also holds the left as well as right. 4000, 5000. So it does not contains any right children, so left children. So that's why this can be set null. This holds the address of 6000. This holds the address of 7000. Here no node is presented, so that's why simply we are placing null. So no children, simply we are placing null. So this node does not contains any children, so that's why we are placing null values, right? So this is the linked list, double linked list representation for this tree. So each and every node contains three parts: data part, left address part, right address part. So left side represents the address of the left node, right side represents the right side of right address of right side represents the right node address, right? So here, what is the main purpose of searching? To search an element or node from the tree, right? So here I am writing the algorithm for searching operation, right? So here for node creation we are using one structure. So here structure is a collection of heterogeneous data items which stores the different data items, right? So here I am storing the data part as well as address part. So it is a collection of heterogeneous data items. So that's why compulsory we are using structures, right? So here I am writing the function definition for struct node struct node search. I am writing the function definition for searching operation. So in this compulsory we are passing two arguments. One is root node as well as key element. Key element is nothing but searching element, right? So here I am writing struct node asterisk root comma key value is integer value, so that's why int key. So here I am writing the function definition only, that entire program, right? So here after calling such function, the entire process is executed in this function definition. So here I am writing the general procedure for searching an element, right? So here I am representing the linked list representation. So that's why it is a collection of heterogeneous data items. So that's why for each and every node creation compulsory we are using structure. So structure creation can be done with the help of struct. So struct node, here I am calling which function? Asterisk search function, right? So in that we are passing two parameters, root as well as key. Root as well as key. So here first of all we are checking if root is equal to null. Root is equal to null. Return null. So here root is empty, tree is not existed, so compulsory it returns a null value, right? So otherwise in else we are checking one more condition, root is equal to key. Root is equal to key or key is equal to root data. So searching element key is equal to root data. Key is equal to root data. Then return key element is a root. So once root data is equivalent to key value, then searching element is a key element. So that's why we can return key value. Return key value, right? So return, so key value is nothing but root value. Return root. Else if we are checking one more condition, if key is equivalent to left data. So key, so here key less than root data. Key less than root data. So key element is less value when compared to root data. Compulsory we are searching the left subtree. So then return search root of left. Root of left comma root of left comma key. Root of left comma key, right? So here else compulsory we are checking key great, so otherwise this condition is failure, key element is presented at right subtree. So that's why we can search root of right, right? So in else I am writing return search root of right comma key. Root of right comma key. So this is the algorithm for searching operation. First of all here I am calling function, that is search function. In that we are passing two parameters, root key value. So key value is equivalent to, first of all root is null, return null. So tree is empty, we are not performing searching operation. Key is equal to root data. Then key element is root. So that's why we can return root. Else if, so searching data key is less than root data, compulsory we can call the left subtree, root of left. Otherwise we can call the root of right, right? Here I am taking, for suppose I want to search 6. So 6 means here I am passing two parameters, root key. So root is, so what is the root address? 1000. So pointer is a variable which stores the address of the another variable, right? 1000. Next key value is 6. So root is equal to null. So root is not equivalent to null. So what is the root value? 1000. 1000 not equal to null. So tree is existed. So that's why we're checking one more condition. Key is equal to root data. What is key value? 6 na? 6. Root data. So what is root data? 6. So 6 is equal to 6. Then we can return root. So what is the root? 6. So desired element is found. Right? We are searching one more element. Search. Key element is 7. Key element is 7. So here, first of all, we are checking this condition. This condition is failure. Root is existed. Then we are checking this one. What is the key value? 7. 7 is equal to root data. Not equal to. So that's why this condition is failure. We cannot return root. Right? Again, we are checking this condition. What is key value? What is key value? So key value is 7 less than 6. 7 less than 6. Condition is failure. So that's why we can search the root of right. Root of the right. So in root of right. So root of right is 7. So root of right is 7, comma key. So key element is 7. So root of right is 3000. Root of right is 3000. So again we are passing root value is 3000. 3007. So here this condition is failure. What is key value? 7, which is equivalent to root data. So 3000 root data is 7. Return root. So what is the root? 7. So desired element is found. So until we can find out the desired element, we can call these functions recursively. We can call the functions recursively. For suppose desired key element is 8. For suppose 8. So initially 1000 root node, key value is 8. Key value is 8. So here, first of all, this condition is obviously failure. Tree is existed. We are checking this condition. What is key value? 8 is equal to root data. So root data, 1000 root data is 6. So 8 is equal to 6. Condition is failure. We cannot return root. Right? So key less than root data. So what is key value? 8 less than root data. So 1000 root data is 6. 8 less than 6. Condition is failure. So that's why we can call else procedure. In else procedure, root of right. So root of right is, so root of right. So root of right is 3000. 3000 comma key value is 8 na. So 8. So key value is 8. So we are passing these parameters into this one. Now root address becomes 3000. 3000 comma key value is 8. So this condition is obviously failure. We are checking this one. So key is equal to 8 is equal to root data. So root is 3000. So 3000 memory location holds the 7 data. So 8 is equal to 7. Condition is failure. Again we are checking this condition. So key is 8 less than root data. So root 3000. 8 less than 7. So 8 less than 7 is failure. Obviously we can execute else part. So in else part, root of right. So root of right is 6000. 6000 comma key is 8. Now these parameters are copied into this one. 6000 comma 8. So here we are calling the function recursively until we can find out the desired element, right? So 6000 comma 8. So 8000 is equal to null. So return null. So this is obviously failure condition. Why? Because element is existed. So key is equal to root data. So key is 8. 8 is equal to root data. So what is the root value? 6000. 6000 holds the 8. 8 is equal to 8. Return root. So this is the 8. So 8 is found. At which location? 6000 memory location. Right? Oh, this is about searching operations. For similarly, we can search the left subtree also. Right? So once this condition becomes true, then only we can call this function called recursive. Right? For suppose I am taking key element is key element is key element is 0. So initially root value is 1000. So 1000 0 key element. So root equal to null. So 1000 is equal to null. This is obviously failure condition. It does not returns null value. Then key is equal to root data. What is key value? What is key value? 0. So 0 is equal to root data. What is root data? 1000 holds the 6. So this is also failure. So that's why here I am checking this condition. Key. So key 0 less than root data. What is root data? So 1000 holds the 6. 0 less than 6. Condition is true. We are calling this function root of left. So root of left holds the 2000 memory location. 2000 memory location. Key is 0. So these parameters are passed into this one. Now root becomes 2000. Asterisk root becomes 2000. So here key value is 0. Again we are checking 2000 is equal to null. Condition is failure. We are not executing this one. So here key. So key is 0 is equal to root data. So 2000 holds the root data is 2. This is also failure. So that's why here I am checking this one. Key 0 less than root data. 2000 holds the root data is 2. 0 less than 2. So that's why this condition is true. We can call this one. So here I am calling root of left. So here what is the root? 2. 2 of left holds the 4000. 4000 comma 0. These values are copied into this one. Now root address becomes 4000 0. Root address becomes 4000 and 0. So 4000 not equal to null. We cannot return it as null. So again 0 is equal to root data. So root address is 4000. 4000 holds the 1. 4000 holds the 1. 0 is equal to 1. Condition is failure. That's why we are checking this condition. So key 0 less than root data. So 1. So root data. So what is the root? 4000. 4000 holds the 1. So 0 less than 1. Condition is true. So that's why we can call this procedure recursively. Root of left. Now 4000 left is 7000. 7000 comma 0. So here I am calling 7000 0. So 7000 not equal to null. Condition is failure. If else if key. So key is equal to 0. Root data. So root data. Now root value becomes 7000. 7000 is 0. Sorry, 7000. So 7000 holds the data 0. So 0. So here both are true. So 7000. So here I am calling 7000. So key root data. So root becomes. So here root becomes 7000. This is 2000. No? So root data. So 7000. So key value is 0 is equal to. So 7000. This is 7000. Sorry, this is 7000. So 0 is equal to root data 7000. 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So element is found. So that's why we can return root. It's are stored at 7000 memory location, right? So this is about searching operation, right? So if you have any doubts regarding to this session, please post your doubts in comment section. Thank you.